Hi, everybody, and thanks for being here on this Thursday. Yes, indeed, Thursday already, and in fact, Monday will put us almost halfway through the month of July. That is just hard to imagine. We're just getting over the 4th. Thank you for being a part of the program nonetheless. Your updated forecast in more detail, of course, in just a few moments, or in full detail in just a few moments. I tried very hard today to be in many places at one time. Still have not mastered that feat, and as such, left me scrambling for a little time to fill on the show. And as such, I'm going to let a bit of a cat out of the bag. I don't want to do it early because I really hadn't decided on when we were going to talk about it and let everyone in on what we've had in the works now for the past few months. For anyone going through Dixie and for just a number of handful of people that I've told what our plans are. By and large, might be a surprise and hopefully a welcome one to you all on a very much missed, I think, food item that's been gone for now, going on a couple of years maybe? So I'll give you a little tour in just a few seconds. And for the rest of the show and that, I'll be right back. Welcome to the best sales, the best service, and the best selection in the viewing area and Eastern Kentucky. It's Conley Tire in Staffordsville, where they have big specials on big name brands every month. And as always, brake jobs, oil changes, computer diagnostics, and 6 months no interest. Conley Tire in Staffordsville and conleytire.net. SMB is proud to stand with you with what might be your very first and definitely last checking, savings, retirement, even Christmas Club account, along with consumer, auto, mortgage, business loans that you can easily manage from anywhere in the world with safe, secure mobile and online banking that comes from over 120 years of commitment to your financial life and well-being, today, tomorrow, and forever. Salyersville National.
There are several risk factors that may put a patient at risk for heart disease.
Especially people who have diabetes or hypertension or high cholesterol and have a family history of heart disease.
Neglecting to see a cardiologist can put you in trouble. You may develop problems that may not be reversible.
We see many people who do not have an actual diagnosis of a heart problem, but may be at risk of heart disease, and we do whatever we can to help mitigate that risk to help prevent disease in the future. ARH. More for Appalachia.
Tomorrow is Friday, and Friday's special is livers or gizzards or both for just $5.79 plus tax at your Salyersville Lee's Famous Recipe, and that's with 2 homemade sides and a biscuit. And you can stop by and dine in 10 till 9:30 or drive through 10 till 10 every day at your Salyersville Lee's Famous Recipe. In today's Team Kentucky update, the governor outlined a number of things in the realm of economic development. The governor highlighted further manufacturing growth in the state of Kentucky. Powell Valley Millwork announced nearly a $30 million investment across 2 projects in Powell and Montgomery counties, retaining a total of 214 jobs, creating over 30 new ones. The governor emphasized further investment in the Commonwealth's manufacturing sector as Sumitomo Electric Wiring Systems announced a $17 million expansion in Simpson County, a few others as well, totaling more than $30 million. The governor as well today shared that the state real property tax is going to be lowered, dropping from 10.9 to 10.6 cents per $100 of assessed value. The 5th consecutive year the state property tax has seen a decrease. Other items, driver's licensing. The governor provided an update on steps that the state has taken to meet increased demand at the driver's licensing regional offices like that in Prestonsburg, which of course serves much of the viewing area. The governor announced that Team Kentucky has hired 125 new contracted full-time team members at those offices, and these new staff members will assist with license renewal needs, real ID applicants, and processing permits, of course, of now 15-year-old permitted drivers in the state of Kentucky. And as I referred to a few weeks ago when we had some preliminary data, the governor says that this year, the same time last year, year to date, Kentucky has seen a 23% decrease in highway fatalities as of July the 2nd. Kentucky has also seen a 13% reduction in injuries related to highway crashes, and so far, 275 Kentuckians have died on Kentucky highways, and 1,174 injuries have been reported in 2025. Couple of things coming up you need to know about. The second annual Christmas on the Farm Benefit Show is coming up this week at the Magoffin County Horse Park this Saturday. That's this Saturday. That's day after tomorrow. The horse show is going to start at 7, and of course proceeds from this show will go to the Christmas on the Farm event, which benefits local children. There's a payback in each class. The classes are long, I think 30 it looks as though. The fee for the championship class is just $25. And that show again starts at the Equestrian Park here in Magoffin County on 460 West, 7 o'clock this Saturday. Gates will open prior. There will be concessions, and that's a great cause. The Deatons over on Bear Branch have opened up their farm to all kids of Magoffin County for the holidays, and it's all free, and it's a fun time to be had by all. Now, here's something I don't think you're going to hear anywhere else. I'll have it again tomorrow, but Saturday the 19th, you got time, a week from this Saturday. Kentucky basketball's Otega Owe, Muhammad Dubadi, Brandon Garrison, and Jalen Lowe all are going to be making an appearance at the Raceland High School. Yeah, that's why I don't know that you're going to hear this anywhere else. It's going to be advertised locally, of course, but we've got a little bit of an inside track, so to speak, and they wanted everyone to know. Ison's Cards and Collectibles Show is going to be happening Saturday, 10 to 4 at the Raceland Worthington High School Gym, and these guests are going to be there to sign autographs. They are going to have vendors, cards, Funkos, and more, and, of course, the before-mentioned basketball stars. So a Kentucky autograph pricing, that does cost, of course, when you go see these guys. That's, one of the reasons they're there. Is for one player, it's a $30 for an autograph. You bring your own item or an 8x10. $30 for a selfie on your own phone, $40 if you do both. Option 2 is $100. You can get an autograph and a selfie, and that gets you an autograph and selfie from all 4 players, and it can be on your own item or an 8x10 that they will provide with all 4 players on it. And they'll have some other items available there at the event to purchase. There's going to be cards, basketballs, much more. You want to see those guys? Saturday the 19th, 1 to 3 at Raceland High School. Okay. Had a lot going on. There's always a lot going on. Sometimes I think as though I'm a glutton for punishment. When you have something that you know works and that everybody is yearning for, it's hard not to follow through. And that's where we found ourselves over the course of the past year and a half, 2 years. How long has it been since you haven't been able to get one of those famous, incredible footlongs here in Sagersville that were available for decades? Well, starting soon, not as soon as I'd hoped, but starting very, very soon, you'll be able to get that exact same taste and a little more. And that's where I've been today and on and off for the past several. Yeah, for anyone who's been up through Dixie for the past few months, a fair question would be, has he lost his mind and planning on starting a campground in Dixie? That's a fair question. Mom and Dad's camper there, parked next to another one, an older Airstream that they had actually purchased a long time ago and has been sitting doing nothing. And then we came up with a use. Another question, are you going into the picnic table business? Another fair question. And to be honest, with as many people have stopped by, and they are pretty, and they are nice, don't get me wrong. They're also hard to make and expensive as far as materials are concerned. But there's a good chance we will be going in maybe to the picnic table business a little later on after all the interest. That's another story. We'll talk more about that. But let's talk about this still yet to be named establishment that will be serving those famous footlongs with the exact same homemade sauce that has been around for decades. Still a lot of equipment to go as far as being installed, but things are taking shape. I still have the ice maker to go in. We're going to be using Coke for our vendor. So we'll have fountain Cokes. We'll have a very unique variety and tasty variety of chips and other snacks to go along with the footlongs. And we've had a lot of joy over the past several weeks sampling some really good hard ice cream. And this is going to be the home for all of it. The gravel lot there next to Buddy's Produce, next to Dairy Queen. Very, very soon, in the coming days, hopefully not much more than a week, that Airstream is going to be permanently parked there. There's going to be a lot of the outdoor seating, as you saw, with those beautiful big picnic tables and a lot of other ideas we have in our mind and in hopes of getting open very, very soon. I had set a soft opening date for a soft opening for August the 1st. But after meeting with the electric company today and realizing I didn't have quite everything in order that I needed to for that, we still have water and sewer connections to be made and a lot of other T's to be crossed and I's to be dotted. I'm figuring we're going to blow past August the 1st before it's get open. Hopefully only to the tune of a couple of weeks. Still don't have a name for it yet, but it's going to be what we hope will be a wonderful place to stop, sit, get an incredibly famous footlong that we have missed so dearly for so long, and a lot of other treats. We hope to see you there, and I'll keep you up to date.
Hi, I'm Patty Maynard, your local health insurance agent here in McGoffin County. I've been serving our people for over 25 years. I would love to discuss Medicare products with you. I represent Humana Insurance Company as well as others. My office is here in Sayersville on Route 7 on Superior Hill, beside the entrance to Bluegrass Cemetery in the same building as Patty's Tax Service. My office is open 10 to 5 Monday through Friday. I would love to see you, or you can just call us at 606-349-1993.
I wonder, could this be our last trip together? What if I upset him? He might never call again. But what if I don't say anything?
Hey, Dad. Is something wrong?
Actually, are you okay?
If someone you know or love is struggling, contact Big Sandy Healthcare today.
Jumpstart the career you've always wanted today with one call. One call to Tech Center, Kentucky's newest and most innovative trade college, offering national certification. Graduate in less than a year. Limited scholarships are available now, and this enrollment is open until August the 2nd. In carpentry, electrical, heavy equipment operation, masonry, plumbing, and welding. Tech Center is located in Sayersville in the back of the Lloyd M. Hall Community Center. You can call them at 349-7115 or find out everything at techcenterky.org. One name, one call, one ultimate solution to your heating and cooling, sales, 24-hour service, and installation for home, commercial, boilers, chillers, and VRF systems. With over 15 years of experience and now based right here in the viewing area, Ultimate Air, 496-6651.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small town values.
And Mom and Dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars.
I believe in always finding a way to do what you love.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Let's check in on tonight's McGoffin Farm Bureau community calendar. Don't forget, tomorrow is the big free pool party for all kids in McGoffin County. Those under 6 need a parent or guardian, and those under 18 just need to be there as well. It's all free. They're all invited. This is tomorrow evening, 6 to 8 at the Ramey Pool, and everything about it is free. Sponsored again by the Kiwanis Club of Sayersville and our McGoffin County Girl Scouts. The big golf scramble for anyone who wants to show up in support of our beloved DAV Chapter 15 is coming up Friday the 18th. That is a week from tomorrow over at Paintsville Country Club. $250 for a four-person team. Sign up at 8, tee off at 9 at Paintsville Country Club. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th grade football players. You want to play, get suited up, contact Coach Brandon Shepard, 422-9781. That's 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th grade football in McGoffin County, 422-9781, 349-3699, or any email, Facebook. Any way you can get me your announcements to get on the program will work, and we'll put them on and let everyone know. Don't forget when it's somebody's special day, anniversary, or birthday, or your own, we'll tell everyone about it. From there, we'll go on to funeral service announcements for this evening, and we'll start with services which were held earlier today in Sayersville for Michael Keaton, 69, of Bloomington, who passed away at his home on Sunday, the son of the late Matthew and Etta Rigsby Keaton. He survived by his wife, Diane, daughter Krista Keaton, as well as his brothers, Hobart and Michael, a number of grandchildren, and a great-grandchild. Again, services for Michael D. Keaton were held earlier today. Services start tomorrow at 1 at the McGoffin County Funeral Home for 59-year-old Karen Mae Brown Gibson, who passed away on Tuesday, daughter of the late Alan and Kathleen McKenzie Brown. She's survived by her sons, Gerald Daniel, Christopher, and Trevor. It's Gerald Daniel Williams, Christopher Williams, and Trevor Joseph Rodseiler. Daughters, Amber Luella Rodseiler, Haley Mae Rodseiler, and brothers Lenny and Owen Brown, Alden Brown, Dwayne Brown, as well as sisters Linda Crisp, Mary Evelyn Brown, and the father of her children, Daniel Boone Rodseiler, and special friend Charles Gibson. Services again tomorrow at 1 from the McGoffin Funeral Home. Services start tomorrow at 1 from the Phelps and Son Funeral Home. For 36-year-old Christy Lynn Marshall of Sagersville, she passed away Sunday after a long illness, the daughter of Henry Adams and Lisa Bailey Howard. She survived by her husband Brandon, son Trevor Wayne Marshall, daughters Brooklyn Leanne and Channel Leanne Marshall, her stepfather Harold Howard, brothers Christopher Bailey and Brandon Adams, nieces Tensie Bailey and Adeline Adams, and her maternal grandmother Cindy Bailey. Christy was a member of the Russaw Fire Department as well as the Middle Fork Fire Department, and again, services start tomorrow at 1 from the Phelps and Son Funeral Home. Services for Willie Gibson of Sagersville start Saturday morning at 11 from the McGoffin County Funeral Home here in Sagersville. He passed away on July the 8th, survived by sons Kearney Seagrass, William McKinley Seagrass, daughters Vicki Renee Seagrass and Gwendolyn Virginia Seagrass, as well as his brother William Gibson and sister Yvonne Gibson. Services again Saturday morning beginning at 11 for Willie Gibson. Service is still incomplete at this time for 73-year-old Clarence Jackson of Sagersville, who passed away Wednesday at Highlands ARH. Those to be announced soon by the McGoffin County Funeral Home. It's your go-to place for unique gifts, hard to find, or special gifts for anyone, including yourself. A new selection of inspirational gifts, personalized and other new jewelry arrivals, a fresh new restock of Diva and the other Tyler Candle Company scents that will not stay on the shelves, plus new colors and styles of the ever-popular Brewmate. And decorate for the season and for the 4th with a little hometown local feel at the Seasonal Shop in downtown Sagersville. For whatever reason, if your working days are over, don't do anything before you meet Grover. Social Security, disability, SSI, work injuries, wear and tear, and hearing loss. 888-9-GROVER. It's just the perfect spot to grab lunch, a snack, something sweet, pick up your meds, or have them brought to you curbside. It's your hometown Good Neighbor Pharmacy that's been proud to serve you and your families for over 100 years. And now on their already incredible menu, fresh baked goods from the Daily Bread. Frazier's Prater Drugstore, 349-3135.
My name is Don McFarland, and I have been an attorney in Eastern Kentucky for over 30 years. This is my son, Max McFarland. I'm very proud of Max. He is incredibly intelligent, a hard worker, and is graduating from law school this spring. Max will take the bar exam this summer.
We are a family and we treat our clients like family. Bigger law firms are not always better law firms. There is no substitute for experience, personal attention, wisdom, and knowing who your attorney is.
When you have any legal needs, come see us and we will personally represent you, and we will put our experience and energy to get the results you need.
If you have been in a car wreck, injured on the job, in need of Social Security disability benefits, or have any legal needs, come see us and let us take care of you. Call us at 349-9000.
Johnson Central High School stands alone in providing the most college and career programs of study in one building throughout the entire state of Kentucky. This includes pathways in everything from the medical field to engineering, telemedia, welding, agriculture, and even aviation. And that's just to name a few of the 32 different choices. Work has also been started on a brand new state-of-the-art high school. So now is the time for your child to experience the power of opportunities in Johnson County schools.
In other news tonight, the McGoffin County Sheriff's Department is still asking for assistance in identifying this woman. The case is as it was essentially yesterday, as per per knowledge I have, at least at this time. The investigation continues as to the identity of a woman who walked up through the drive-thru of the Sagersville National Branch Bank day before yesterday, somewhere between 2 and 3 o'clock, representing herself as a woman from McGoffin County who tellers instantly knew she was not. However, she did have several items of personal identifying information that she was able to relay to the tellers, who again knew instantly that she was not who she claimed to be, trying to make a transaction for money from the bank. She, after being unsuccessful, walked off and then walked across Parkway Drive and over towards the McGoffin Plaza, and that is the last she was seen from. It's still unknown as to whether or not she went into any other financial institutions, local businesses in Sagersville, or what have you. But if you are involved with or related to or work at any businesses and would have seen this individual in the downtown Sagersville area day before yesterday or any time, please call local authorities. I'll keep you up to date. Here's where we are. It's just hit and miss. Not as hit as it was yesterday, but it's still hit and miss. That shower and thunderstorm chances, as you can see, still dealing with them in some parts of the viewing area. And we've got a few more to deal with tonight. Topped out at 92 degrees. 92.1 to be specific in downtown Sagersville today. We're at 83 right now still, and it feels like 90. When you factor in the dew point at 74, humidity at 72, that's what you get. So it was a little warm out there today. Felt even warmer. And again, we saw some light rain here and there and a few thunderstorms. We have a 30% chance of some more for the rest of your Thursday. That's wrapping up in the next couple of hours if you're catching the early show for the most part. And then we've got a consistent weather pattern still looking ahead. Tomorrow, mid-80s, which might feel a bit warmer, might be a bit warmer. Again, we weren't supposed to hit 92 today, but we did here in downtown. 86 tomorrow, mostly sunny, a 30% chance of some showers and thunderstorms. That's mainly after 2 and mainly before 8 o'clock. Sound familiar? For your Saturday and Sunday, the weekend, 88, sunny, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 4 on Saturday and mainly before 7. Another narrow window, and we're good on rain, so I think that's a good thing. We'll see sunny, warm skies this weekend, and the latter half of which looks to be pretty much the same to start. The shower chances will start to creep up as Sunday goes on. 87 for the latter half of your weekend for your high, still right around 70 or 69 that night. But shower and thunderstorm chances, 2, 3 o'clock, they'll start to crank up 60-70% by the latter half or the second half of your Sunday, I think. And that we'll see action taking us in next week, where we'll start off Monday with a still estimated 86, 87 degrees. And a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms on your Monday. Tuesday, 88. I think we may very well break the 90-degree mark on Tuesday. It looks to be more than official on your Wednesday, so we see the red at 90, and we see, again, sunny, partly or mostly sunny skies across the board. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, temperatures mid, and then most definitely into the upper 80s and low 90s, I think. And you can chalk it up to a 20 to 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms each and every day of the first 4 days of next week. That's going to wrap it up. Thank you for watching. Good night, and I hope to see you at the soon-to-be-named hot dog restaurant in Sagersville sooner than later. But I'll be back here tomorrow night wrapping up this week of broadcasting before that happens. Good night again, and thank you for watching.